Fine. Okay. So you guys had asked me, sir, just show us like solve this particular problem. So anybody tried this? Yes, students. Anybody tried this particular sum? So you guys had some issues, right? So maximization problem. Just a second. I'm not getting the pointer actually. Just a second, students. Some technical issues. Okay, this was the sum. Yeah, I got the pointer. Fine. So if you see, this was the sum, and few of you are not able to solve this. So again, I am asking, anybody try to solve this, or did you get the answer for this? Yeah, students, please respond. Can you guys hear me or no? You guys can hear me?
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Okay. So this is the opportunity loss matrix. So this is, as you know, I had asked you like to mark some things like sales revenue is there. So this is one of the thing where it is said that this will show you it is maximization. Okay. So and here 5 salesmen are assigned to 5 districts. So this is assignment problem only. So we'll get to know what happened to this. Just a second, students. Okay, so sales revenue was told to you, right? And this one, that is 5 salesmen and 5 districts. And here they are anyway given to you, maximize and assignment also is given to you. So if this is not given, you should understand by sales revenue. Revenue in the sense whatever profits you are generating or whatever after sales you are generating, that is what is called as revenue. So that means in general, we need to maximize our revenue and minimize our cost, right? So what we did is we found out the highest value here in this particular matrix. It is 41. 241s are there. So we have subtracted all the other values, okay, from 41. So after doing that, we are getting opportunity loss matrix, or we are converting the maximization matrix to the minimization matrix. So after solving, like if you see here, it is 32. 41 minus 32, we are getting 9. Here 38 minus, sorry, 41 minus 38, I am getting 3, and so on. This is the opportunity loss matrix. We have already taken this down. Okay, so after this, what to do now? Row reduction and column reduction. Okay, so I think you might have done that also, row reduction and column reduction. So after row reduction and column reduction, I am getting this particular matrix where it is 8 0 0 7 0 0 14 12 14 4 1 12 8 6 and 4 19 1 0 0 5 11 5 0 0 1. Okay, just check with your matrix whether this particular matrix what I have got after row reduction and after column reduction, is this the same one? Yes, students, is it the same? After the row reduction and column reduction.
So in the, so in the first column, I'm getting 0. After 8 and 0, again I'm getting 0.
This 0 you are getting. So here it is 13.
Yes.
So if you see, the smallest one is 1. Okay, for that
So
one only
not
I'm
there.
doing.
So
Yeah,
not there. After 8 and 0. So like
First column,
upward.
third row, sir.
this
First
is 0
number.
you are
First,
getting.
Yes.
First column, third row, that is this one, 1. This I'll
Yes,
mark.
sir. 0.
So this one you are getting 0. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So we'll see. Yeah, it is 0 only. Correct. So my mistake. So this is 0. So I'll just draw a 0 over there. Okay. So cancel this. Okay, 0. That's why I told. Even there might be mistakes from my end as well. So this is a 0. Fine. So the problem here you are getting is the assignments what we are doing it. So first row wise we need to go. So if you see here there are 3 zeros. Okay. Second column if you see there is only 1 0. Sorry, not column. Second row. Sorry. First row 3 zeros. Second row 1 0. Okay. I'll be marking this particular 0 and crossing of the column. Right. So if you go row wise, column has to be cancelled, right? So for that, I'm marking this one, I'm cancelling the 0. I mean the column. And if you see 2 zeros, fourth one, again there are 2 zeros. So now row wise we have completed. Now come to column wise. So first anyway it is cancelled. Second column, if so I'll mark this particular 0. And so when we are going column wise, we need to cancel off the row. Okay, so next going to the next row, there are 2 zeros, and no zeros. So this, I think this is where you got stuck. Fine. So what to do here is, okay. So in normal problems, what happens is we are basically covering all these zeros with any of the lines. But in this case, we are not covering zeros. So if we go to the alternate method also, the lowest one will be 0 and there is no change in the matrix. Okay, so that was told to you. Okay, so what should we do is, so we need to draw some more lines where minimum number of lines you can take. Minimum number of lines, first we should start with row wise. Okay, minimum number of lines so that all the zeros are uh, cancelled off. Okay, so here listen carefully. So this till here you know it in a normal way what we have done, but we are having 4 more zeros here. See here, 1 0, 2 0, 3 0, and 4 zeros are there. So we need to draw two lines, not two in this case, because we are having in two rows, two are there. So we need to draw some lines so that all the zeros are cancelled and the number of lines what we are drawing should be minimum. Okay, so minimum number of lines we need to draw so that we are cancelling all the zeros. So we need to go row wise. Okay, this is cancelled, no zeros, no zeros. Yes, zeros are there, two are there. Okay, so I'll be crossing off first. Okay, next I'll be crossing off this one. So just check. So row wise is done. Then column wise, do I have any single zero or 2 zeros? No. Okay, so this is your normal matrix now. In the sense, cancelling of whatever zeros were there, we have done now. Now what we need to do is, we need to go with our normal procedure. So what we need to do? We need to first mark all the non-cancelled numbers. Okay, I am circling those non-cancelled numbers. Okay, these are circles. Don't get confused with the squares that we have drawn here. Okay, these are circles. So if you see here, out of these non-cancelled numbers, which is the smallest one? Can you tell me smallest number?
4.
4 is the smallest number we are having in two places, right? So we are taking this particular number. 4 is the smallest one. So what we need to do, wherever we are having this particular intersection, 1 2 and 3. We need to add this particular smaller number here, and we need to subtract this particular number in all the other places. Okay, so if you add 4 here, this becomes 12, this becomes 19 plus 4, 23. Okay, 11 plus 4 is 15. So here we need to add. So if you see here, I have made this particular matrix. So I told 12 is there. So if you see here, 8 plus 4 is 12. So these remain same. So this is 19 plus 4 is 23. 11 plus 4 is 15. So see here, 12, 23 and 15. I'm just marking those. And I'll go back. If you see here, we need to subtract in all these particular circled values. Okay, non-cancelled ones. So here 4, this becomes 10, this becomes 8, this becomes 10, this becomes 0. So if you see here 10, 8, 10, 0. So these are those particular values. Then back, if you see, again I am having 12, 12 minus 4 is 8, 8 minus 4 is 4, 6 minus 4 is 2, and 4 minus 4 is 0. So if you see here, am I getting? Yes, 12, 4, 2, 0. I'll mark it for you. 4, 2, 0. Okay, so these are the values which we are altering. Okay, rest as it is we need to keep. So here it is 0, 0, 7, 0, 0, 0, 7, 0. Okay, here it is 1, 0, 0, 5, 1, 0, 0, 5, and 5, 0, 0, 1, 5, 0, 0, 1. Okay, so this new matrix is ready now. So did you get till here what we did? Yes, students, did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now again going with our normal row wise and column wise. So if you see, first row I am having 3 zeros, second row 2 zeros, third row 2 zeros, fourth row 2 zeros, fifth row also 2 zeros. So now rows are over. Now come to column. So if you see here, column 2 zeros, but here I am having only 1 0. So I will mark this particular 0. Okay, I put a square in front of this 0, and I'll cancel this particular row. Why? Because we are going column wise, we need to cancel the row. Okay, now coming here, 2 zeros, 2 zeros, I am having 2 zeros again. So what to do now? So row wise also we couldn't complete because 2 zeros are there. Column wise also there was only 1 0 and we did it. So in the previous class I had told you, so just go with the first row. Okay, so first at least mark this or this and cancel off the row and columns accordingly. So you remember that, I guess, in the previous class. So there are multiple zeros, right, in all the rows and columns. We cannot do anything. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to mark. So go row wise. There are 2 zeros here. Mark either this or this. So this is a case. This is a special case I told you where multiple solutions are available to you. So multiple solutions. So first I'll take this one. Okay, I'll take this one. So I'll cancel this. Okay. So as I'm going row wise, I need to cancel off the column. Okay. Now this is done. Now come to the third one. So if you see, there is only 1 0 as of now. Okay, this has been cancelled already because of this. So I'll mark a square around this. Okay, now if I do this, I need to cancel off the column. Right, now coming next here, if you see again 2 zeros are there. So what I'll do, I'll mark this, I'll cancel off this, and I'll cancel this particular column. So if we come to the fifth one, I'm only 1. So just check number of assignments are equal to number of rows or columns. So if you see how many assignments, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 assignments are there. Is it equal to or not equal to? Equal to number of rows. How many are there? Number of rows are 5. And number of columns are also 5. So 5 is equal to 5. So this is what is the optimum solution that we are getting. So you know, as this is a multiple solution problem, so instead of marking this, if I had marked this one, so I would have cancelled this. Okay, and I could have cancelled this. So in the next one, if you see, this was empty. So this will be marked. Okay, and this will be cancelled. And again, this line would be, this row would be cancelled. So assignments would change. Okay, the assignment should change, but the answer would remain the same. So this is a special case again where we are getting multiple solutions. Okay, don't worry, whichever solution you get, that will be optimal only. Whichever zero you consider here, this zero or this zero. So in this case also I have considered the first zero only. Here also I could go for the second zero. Okay, and I could have cancelled this particular row and this particular zero. Okay, so even that is possible. So at that time these two would be interchanged. So this zero would come here. Okay, and this zero would go here, right? So don't get confused, multiple solutions could be possible here. So if you see, what is the answer? 1b, 2a, 3e, 4c and 5d. So if you come here, if you see here, 1b, so 1b, 2a, 2a, 3e, 3e, here is the assignment, 3e, 4c, 4c and 5d, 5 at d. Okay, so this is the assignment. So if you want, you can check 1b, that's why I put the original sum also here. 1b, what is 1b? 1b is 38, so 38 is here. 2a, 2a is 40, 40 is here. Then 3e, 3e is 37, 37 is there here. Then 4c, 4 is c, 36, 36 is 36, 4, 4c, 4 is c, sorry, 41, not 36. Okay, 41 is there. Then 5d, 5 is d, d is 35, so that is 35. So if we add all this, I am getting 191. Okay, so it was in thousands, it was given in thousands, so they have put 191,000 rupees. So any doubts here, students? Do I have to repeat? Anyone did not understand? Yeah, students, did you get this? Yeah, am I audible to you all? Or is the connection cut? Yes, students, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, any doubts here? Please say yes or no. If you are having, say yes.
No, sir.
No, right? You understood, right? So these are special kind of cases. Okay, so these could also be asked, but very rarely. Okay, so but you should know how to solve this. Fine. So next, you can take down one more problem. So this is a bit easier than the previous one, if you see. Okay. So this is not a maximization, also a normal problem. So you can take down. A department has a department has 5 employees. A department has 5 employees with 5 jobs to be performed. A department has 5 jobs with 5 jobs to be performed. Full stop. The time in bracket in hours. The time in bracket in hours. Close the bracket. Each man will take. Each man will take to perform each job. Each man will take to perform each job is given in the effectiveness matrix. Is given in the effectiveness matrix. Okay, so there is a matrix given to you. So they are giving you jobs and employees. So employees are Sujay, Pawan, Prasad, Mohan, and Hari. And jobs are job 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And respective times taken by each person to do that particular corresponding job, they have given the values. So take it down. Yeah, done taking down, students, the matrix.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
I'll read the next, the bottom one. So how should the jobs be allocated? Right under this, under the that particular matrix, how should the jobs, how should the jobs be allocated? How should the jobs be allocated? One per employee, one per employee, so as to minimize one per employee, so as to minimize total number of man hours, so as to minimize total number of man hours required to complete the job, total number of man hours required to complete the job, total number of man hours required to complete the job. Okay, this is the question given to you. Start solving. Yeah, students, if you complete, just let me know. Yes, students, you are able to do it or no? Facing some issues. Yes, students, done. How much more time you require? Response, students. Can you hear me?
So after row reduction, the matrix will remain same because in column reduction, minimum value is 0.
Minimum value is 0 in all the places.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
so did
sir.
you complete? You were able to go to the assignments. So did you do the
Assignments are
assignment?
4. We are getting only 4 assignments.
Only 4 assignments. Why is that? So here, is this the one what you are getting? Job one is Pawan, that is 5. That is yeah. This one, job two Sujay. Job two is Sujay, 2A. You guys are getting the same assignments or different ones? Yeah, students. The assignment that you're getting is right. Job one, Pawan is here. Okay, this one. Just mark it. Job two, Sujay. Sujay is here. Then job three is Hari. Hari is at the last. Job four, Prasad. Job four is Prasad at 9. Then job five, Mohan. Mohan is 4. So these are the assignments that you should get. Getting these or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And total is 23 man hours. This is the minimum that we can do by taking these many people and these many jobs with this particular respective time taken by each person. This is the lowest what we are getting. Others, only one person got. Others, are you getting the same one? Response, students. Are you trying or no? If you are facing any issues, just let me know. We'll try to solve it. Yeah. So if you are not asking any questions, that means you have understood and got this particular answer. So with this assumption,
For 2 minutes, sir, I'm trying.
yeah, okay. quick students, you guys are taking a lot of time. I don't know why. So in the initial stages, you were doing it very, very fast. So as there was your IA and all, there was some gap and you forgot many of the things. So go back, see those earlier videos, refresh. Okay, then solve, because we have solved n number of problems here. Okay, so make sure you don't forget. Okay, so make a note how the procedure has to be solved. Okay, anyway, I have given that particular flow diagram. Okay, so I can refer that also. But if you have to remember something within those, so you can make a note over there. Okay, small steps within. Okay, within the major steps. So what has to be done, or what you are supposed to do. So if you are getting some confusion or you are forgetting those, make a note, read it, then go to solve the problem. So you will not be having any confusion. Okay. Okay, Purnima, done?
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, I have a doubt. Sir, why in this problem you have not deducted highest matrix value?
Because minimization is asked, not maximization. If maximization is asked, then only we are doing that. So if I'll go back to you. So this is an maximization problem. So if
Okay.
maximization is asked, then only we need to subtract. So if you say I'll mark it. So subtracted from the highest value. So to convert the maximization matrix to the minimization matrix, we do that. Okay. So here
Okay.
maximizing is asked and not minimization. Maximization is asked. To convert it into minimization, we are doing it like this. Okay. So that is what we call it as opportunity loss matrix. So this is one matrix. So that's why I said maximization is given here. Maximize. Okay. So highest value, that is 41. Take it and subtract all other ones. So it is becoming an opportunity loss matrix. Okay. So wherever we are losing less opportunity, so we are gaining more profits. So that is what this we are converting it. So this is an opportunity loss matrix. So wherever we are losing very less opportunity, we are gaining more profits. So that's why we are doing this. And when you complete it, we need to multiply it with the original matrix. That's why I put the original matrix here. See, this is the original matrix and not this opportunity loss matrix. We need to solve using the opportunity loss matrix, but when we take the assignment, it should be added with the original one. So that's why if you see here, I have put the original matrix here. This is the original matrix, what was given to you. Okay, the assignments you need to take, that is 1B. 1B is here, that is 38. 2A, okay, then 3E, 3E, then 4C, 4C is this one, 4C, and 5D. 5D is this one. Okay, so that's why we have taken this, converted it into opportunity loss matrix, got the assignments, and added the original values in the matrix. Okay, original matrix we need to take and add those values. So we are getting 191. So if you take these values, you are getting minimum. Okay, these values if you take, you are getting the minimum. So that's why we need to make sure whether it is asked minimum or maximum. And in this case, if you see, they have put minimization, minimize total number of man hours required. So this minimize is there, right? So we need to take directly. We should not take the highest one and subtract, right? So if you see here, all are in one digit. But if you see, there are some two-digit numbers as well here. Okay, so here we have got, but in some cases we may get some two-digit number also. Okay, but that would be the lowest one. So here we want the lowest value. So we are directly doing it and not the taking the highest one and subtracting all other values. Okay, got Harshal?
Yes, sir, I got it.
Okay. So any other doubts, students? So this is the last problem for this particular chapter. So in the next class, we'll start with a new chapter. Okay. So that's what I'm asking you. Any doubts you can ask me. So as simple it could be, you can ask me. Not an issue. No doubts? Okay. So this is where we end our module 3. In the next class, we'll start with the next module. I'll just check whichever is the easiest module, we'll take that, or which is easy to learn online. So I'll be picking out that particular module. So if it is fourth one, yes, I'll take that one. Or if it is any other, fifth or sixth, I'll check that and I will start with that particular module. Okay, some module is like we need to be in front. We need to like maximum we'll try. If like the government orders that you can come to college, well and good, we can solve it on the board. Okay. So if you are having any problems here, we can take those problems as well, like in module 1, 2, and 3. Fine. So we'll see. So there are some graphs and other things which are coming again later on in different modules. So those modules I want to like have a face-to-face class if possible at the end. Okay. So let us see what happens. Then based on that, if there is no choice, I need to take up here only online. So assuming there are no problems or no issues with you, with any of you basically who are present here with the module 3, okay, I would like to stop the class for today, and in the next class we'll start with the next module. Okay students, take care. Meet you in the next class.